Just in case you guys are still expecting this, because I didn't put it out yesterday, and as I usually do at the beginning of the week. But yesterday was just a really busy Sunday for me, and so I couldn't find the time. But I'm still diligent, so I'm putting this video out today. Anyway, with the scripture that I want to look at this week is Mark chapter 4, verse 12. Go. That seeing as they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted and their sin should be forgiven them. Scriptures. Let's see, yeah, the very first part of what I just read is with the words that specifically with the words perceive, is referencing to spiritual blindness. And if you don't know, the second part of this is the part with the word forgive in it, is referring to forgiveness, or how they forgive. And I think we can each relate to one or the other. And to me, this translation is, it is possible to know too much for your own good, and that is bad. Because the Lord works with you in a steady process, but things take time. Even if it looks like it is impossible to turn back, consider that can't be true, because conversion and forgiveness is always possible, if that makes sense. This scripture also particularly makes me think of somebody in my life that I know personally that fell away from the church after looking at things too deeply. Because if you look at things too deeply, the devil is still in the back of your mind and still trying to tempt you with the things that you think that you know. And I'm no genius. I don't know everything. I even if you can read the shirt that I got from Universal, kind of makes sense. But I think that we're all like that. We don't know everything, and some of us are, and that scares some of us. So we think we do. So we pretend or act like we do. Let's see. And I think it's kind of funny or ironic that it's possible to know too much. Only God is the only person that knows it all, and you should always suffer in humility because of that, and that's a good thing. So yeah, I wonder if that makes a person more open, or provides more of a listening ear to the temptation from the devil. I can't help but think of how this relates to agency. Anyone who is bad because of their nature, or so they claim, is lying, because they can be converted to the gospel and have their sins forgiven. These are the people without the oil in their lamps when the bridegroom cometh, if you know that story. And also, I have something I wrote, that one of my old institute teachers taught me, and I apply it to this scripture. These are the people letting all the oil in the lamps burn out. The bridegroom do cometh. Are you ready? And I think we should all work on being always ready, no matter what vanity or pride may say. Maybe I shouldn't call it that. But what our senses say. Maybe if you're uncomfortable saying that. Yeah. And I just the reason why I keep saying pride, I think it's one of those sins that we can especially apply to this scripture. If someone is too proud, they refuse to see anything other than what they think, because they think they're always right. Therefore, they don't perceive, and that leads to them not understanding. Pride is not inescapable, though, and that's a good thing. They can let go of themselves and be converted. And then, and everyone's, well, my favorite part, they can have their sins forgiven. This verse, that's what I saw when I read it. But if you have any other thoughts, I would love to hear them. Thank you. And have a nice, holy, you're wearing your t-shirt week.